Hey everyone, Ryan Kratch here. Now let me read back to 10 years ago for a second. There was a movie called How to Train Your Dragon. Yes, and then you got Hiccup and Toothless, which is a night fairy and he's a Viking. And then their backstory is he was trained to kill dragons, but he couldn't do it. But he did bring Toothless down and kind of broke his wing in the first How to Train Your Dragon, if you've been following the series. And there's been a connection ever since then because there was a bond even from the beginning. And throughout the second and third one, the bond just continuing on. And you can really see that throughout the films. And there's so much depth to the film. Animation has gone really far lately. Because, for example, let me just say, water could be a hard design in animation. But I just think it's been totally turned around within the last, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 years. A lot has been done with it, even a lot from that time. It's just, look at the shapes of these. That Light Fairy's the new one, and this a new edition. Here's another one here. I got a thing for dragons, in other words. And I think this movie just pulled everything right. This was a novel and DreamWorks that put together this nice film. And it's been a good ride. And this third one has been a great emotional ride. Of course, there's a new villain in town. And because of it, because since it's called Hidden World, you kind of get the point what's going to happen with that, because there's like an utopia of new dragons, and this new villain wants it, and Hiccup's trying to help Toothless find this area. Here's a good one. So that is the main idea of the story in this third one, which I thought was well done, and they really close up the series really good with an epic conclusion. I say that because I really think this was going to go down, this trilogy, in other words, will go down as the best animation trilogy ever. There's been some other trilogies out there for animation, like Toy Story. I felt Toy Story was good, but I think with them trying to make this fourth one come out this summer, I don't know what's going to happen with that, because it said a couple years ago the Toy Story 3 was going to end with that one, so who knows. But Shrek, when I think about it with DreamWorks, Shrek is another set trilogy, this as well. I think it went beyond 4 or 5 even, for that matter. And I'm hearing now there's supposed to be another Shrek coming out. They're trying to redo it. I don't know. I think sometimes it goes a little too far. And I really hope they stick with these perfect set three-step movies with the How to Train Your Dragon. Now, I really hope they just keep it to that. I hope they just don't go back to these films in the future and just say, oh, wait a minute. We're going to make it 4 and maybe create 5 or 6 maybe, like they're kind of doing the Avatar, because they're going a little beyond, I feel. I've never been too much of a fan for Avatar, but that's a different story, so let me just stick to this review. So overall, this movie is excellent. And so far, this has been a really good year, and because all I have for my films, the last recent films anyways, have been perfect A's. And I will give this movie an A-, because this is just a perfect film. Almost there, though. There's just a few things off. And I have to be critical in some ways, because since it's a sequel trying to live up to its original. It didn't quite, it was almost there, but there's just some things missing. And I felt, they tried, I gotta say. And this, all 3 of them lined up with the first and second and third How to Train Your Dragon was perfect. I really thought the second one almost oversees the first one, but it was pretty close. But enough about that, and that way I can start wrapping this up. And I'd like to hear your opinions out there just as well, for those who are big fans with How to Train Your Dragon. Give me some input. I would love to hear them. I'm going to stop my rambling. I could go on and on forever with these movies, but I have you guys to use the watch and listen. So I'm going to start wrapping this up and say, my name is Ryan Kratch, and I'll see you at the movies next time. Thank you for watching, and make sure you give me the thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you next time.